Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
Hi, beautiful people. So for those of you who don't know, my wife is from Chatsworth. And for those of you who don't know, Chatsworth is basically like a mini India in South Africa, right? Very large population. So I was like, I want to give myself a challenge. I want to date outside my own race, right? Right? You with me? And I was like, Chatsworth, I want to try. So Chatsworth has units from unit 1 to unit whatever, unit 12, whatever, right? I'm going to date every girl from each unit to see which unit is the crazy one, right? I started with unit 1. Anyway, 4 years later, this is my beautiful wife, Ingrid Rose. We're in a happy relationship, married for a while. So I think unit 1 is the place to be. But if you guys disagree, please tell us which unit is the best unit. And I guess we'll plan that for my little son. Yeah.
What is wrong?
What?
Would you like to date a black guy since you've seen what he's equipped with? Like a black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because it's big.
Yeah, it's fun.
In the porn films, okay, the black guys are so well equipped is a small word, if you know what I mean. It's like he'll pretty much tear me apart, and I don't think I want that. Okay.
I date a black guy because they have nice personalities.
Never. I want to get that sword, to be honest now. I want to survive. I want to live my life. That's it.
Yeah, I see. Yes. Yeah, he looks a lot of things to me.
Woman. I know a lot of y'all want to know, do the Indian women like black guys? I've never seen that. I've never seen an Indian woman with a black guy. A lot of black dudes told me they've never dealt with an Indian woman. Like, they kind of stick to their own kind. They don't really like black dudes, which you can pretty much see here. Like, the Indians and the blacks, they like coexist, but not really though. I don't feel like there's no animosity or like hate. You know how it is, like Indian women, they kind of stick to their own kind. But I be seeing them choosing up on me though. But like they be trying to hide it. In general, like the Indian people are pretty cool. Like I'll say they come up and talk to you more than the black people. They're more open to like interact with you because they can probably tell you're a foreigner based on your energy, your frequency, and like how you dress and stuff and the places you're at. But yeah, a lot of Indians and showed me love out here, but they got no reason to be prejudiced towards you. I can't say the same for the black people, especially being a young black man.
Okay, can you guys date a black guy?
Yes. They got the big nerve.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, no?
I said yes.
Yeah, she said yes.
I said something inappropriate. But
Alright, so a black chocolate or a white chocolate?
both.
Like chocolate, yeah.
Black or white? Black?
Isn't white chocolate white?
Yes, you egg.
Well, like, yeah, I'd date either. I don't really care. If
You
they
don't care?
No.
As long as they don't go for Collingwood.
Correct. If they tickle my boxes, I couldn't care less about what colour skin they have.
Oh, really?
We shouldn't be like that.
I
What are we
don't
in the
care.
1900s?
Yeah, I'm not in the 1800s, 1900s.
Hello, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Kunda.
Kunda.
Yeah.
One question. What do you think about black men?
What?
What do you think about black men?
They are nice.
They are nice.
Yeah, good looking.
Good looking?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. One more question. Can you date a black man?
What?
Can you date a black?
Sorry, I'm already engaged.
No, I'm not asking you to date one. I'm asking, can you, if given a chance, if you weren't dating now,
Yeah.
is that an option on the table for you?
Yeah, maybe I can.
Maybe you can. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.
Welcome, you too.
And yeah.
What is the most attractive race?
Black. I just love Happy Black History Month. I just love my black kings, and I don't know.
Are you a mud shark?
A what?
A mud shark.
I don't know what that means. You have to elaborate on that.
One who likes to dabble in the mud.
I like to dabble in the mud. I'm a snow bunny.
All right.
Just because I fucking speak Spanish doesn't mean I want a Spanish motherfucker. I like black chocolate.
As an Indian girl dating a mixed race boy, here are some things that I always get asked. What did your parents say? My parents literally love him. My whole family loves him. My whole family love him. My grandma loves him. Like, Everybody loves him. Every friggin' person loves him. There's not one person that does not like him. A little bit of a backstory for those that don't know me. My ex had a really horrible relationship with me, cheated on me for a very long time. Yes, Indian boy. And then I found my knight in shining armour, who is literally a godsend. Does everything for me. A dream. I'll just leave that there. What type of wedding are you gonna have? We have thought about this for the longest time, and we would definitely just have a white wedding. Reason being is I have never really followed my culture. Everybody who knows me knows I'm literally the whitest Asian girl ever. I just never picked up learning Punjabi. That's just something, me personally, I never picked up learning, like, yeah. So I don't understand it, so it would make no sense to me to do a ceremony that I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Although he just always tell me he wants to wear like an Indian outfit. I think he was Indian in his past life, like, trust me. Do you not care about what people say? No, because absolutely nobody has ever had a bad word to say about us. Everybody loves him. Every single person I come across literally adores him. There's not been one person that doesn't like him. Maybe you watching this video and you're a hater, or you're a lover of us, so yeah, no, all jokes aside, everybody loves him, and we haven't really ever got any hate. Also, if you are still somebody who does still judge somebody based on the colour of their skin or the background, this isn't the right place for you, so scoot along, because you're not going to enjoy it over here. Over here it's all about loving people for who they are, what they are, and not changing no matter what. So if you enjoy that, stick with me for more. Bye.
Someone said, what would your parents think if you dated a black man?
They don't think anything. They will be, if like this man is black or white, doesn't matter, they have to be nice. And it's like, he has to be nice. We respect my family, he likes me, he loves me, so no one say anything. My family is very chill. Why people think like a black is like Indian can't date black?
It's kind of different. Our vibe is different, you know? And you know, they say like, nah, I don't want to say it on live.
What?
No, there's something they say like, they say like once you go black, you can't go back. But I don't know how true that is.
I think maybe, but
it's not like sexual. It means like once you see world. It's like once you see the world from a perspective that a black person sees it through, it's kind of like, you know what I mean though, right?
no, it's not. Is that mean like a fame? Everyone know that, but that's me.
Oh, okay.
This dude was walking around with his camera following me. I think he wanted a picture. Could've just asked. Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
See? Say hello. Selfie? Yeah, I got you. Video. What's your name?
Nikhil.
Nikhil? Jason, nice to meet you. Cool. Yeah, no problem. How you doing? What's up, bro? What's up? Y'all good?
Come here.
Picture? Yeah, I got you.
This is your country.
What is? What's my country? Oh, him?
Where is he from?
Oh, because of his skin?
No. We'll take a picture. Photo card.
You would have thought I was Shaquille O'Neal. Walking around 7 feet tall or something. Now, they was fresh, though. I can't lie. I dropped the pic. I took a selfie with the gang. But yeah, they had it on, bro. They said it was religious wear. Shout out to him.
Thank you for tagging me. I was tagged and asked, have I ever dealt with those kinds of comments? No, they know better. Absolutely not. They know better. They make family content. And you do have some Indians who feel that just because you have a platform, you're supposed to be an activist. Everybody don't have to be an activist. And she can date outside of her culture if she wants to. Her mother did. Everything don't have to be about, she knows she's Indian. Well, half, I believe. So if she don't want to wear that on her forehead every day, she doesn't have to. Believe it or not, some people would rather come to this country and live a normal life as much as possible. Everything don't have to be, hey, remember, I'm Indian. Remember, I'm Indian. Just in your face. Indian, Indian, Indian. Everybody's not like that. She's not a disgrace to anybody. She makes family content, and that's okay. Because you don't say that to Indian women who turn around and date white men and they don't post anything about Indian culture. You only come for her and her mama because they date black men. You don't do that with Indians who date white, and you know that's true. That's why I said I don't deal with comments like that. They know better. I do speak up for the Indian community a lot, simply because of the love I have for my grandmother. But as far as being talked to like that, no. And she shouldn't care about it either. Honey, you are not a disgrace to any Indian community. I'm not really sure what kind of Indian y'all are, but it doesn't matter. Indian is Indian. You're not a disgrace. Keep living your life and making your content. They only talking bad about you and your mama because y'all date black men. If you dated white men, you'd be reading comments all the time. Oh, so beautiful. We love you. Our culture, queen, and all this old kind of shit like that. Y'all good.
King. Is that your real name?
No, that's what people call me.
Why do they call you King, first of all?
I don't know. I've been appointed to that name.
Yeah, you don't know why they call you that, though?
Not really.
You never asked?
I just let it rock.
What's your government name?
Furcon.
Farrakhan?
Fur? Con.
Con. Furcon.
Exactly.
Nice. What kind of name is that? Like, what is your ethnicity? Or is it like...
I'm Turkish.
Turkish? Okay, cool.
What are you?
I'm black, Spanish, Creole, Indian, a little bit of Asian.
Got a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I like the swag, but I'm going to have to swipe left. Yeah, God bless. You couldn't tell me what your name represented. That threw me off. If everybody call you King, you better know what the fuck they calling you King for.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike, I'm India. Pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you, India. I want to say you're really beautiful, and I never thought I'd meet you. I used to have you on my MySpace profile.
Oh my
so
God.
It's like kind of crazy.
It's an honor. Thank you for supporting me for so long.
For sure.
Your swag is dope.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I want to keep you around. Go right.
All right, thank you.
God bless.
My boy mentioned
I
MySpace.
love the support. Yeah, that's awesome, man. What?
You know anything about India? Do you watch Bollywood?
A little bit, actually.
I love that.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, we can set up like a Bollywood matcha day. You like matcha?
Yeah, I love matcha.
Who's your favorite actor? Bollywood actor?
You know who?
Tell me.
Shah.
Shah Rukh Khan?
Yeah.
They worship him over there.
Exactly. Tell me more about you.
What you want to know about me?
Where are you from?
I live in Sweden. I'm Lebanese and Egyptian. 5'11". I'm a psychology major.
I did
treat women really.
psychology.
You did psychology?
Yeah. I work now.
As?
I work in HR.
So you're gonna snitch on me to HR by acting inappropriate?
But no, I'm just too chill for that.
Yeah, you do give me chill vibes. Are you a bit zooted?
I don't know.
Who y'all marrying? A black man or a white man? You want the Morris Chestnut or the Ashton Kutcher?
Black man.
Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, why? ¿Qué?
Porque yo soy prieta. Pues yo soy prieta.
No, I like my Dominicans. That's it. My Dominicans.
What you like about Dominican men?
I don't know, their craziness.
I like how.
Yeah. I want somebody that's crazier than me. Yeah.
Black men or white men?
I feel like I couldn't choose because I don't really have a type. Whoever treats me right is my type. Yeah.
Shots Entertainment Viral.
Do girls find black guy more attractive than a fair guy?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I would like to say brown munde type of.
Okay, you?
Yes, brown boys are more attractive. They are more, trustworthy and all. I feel like that.
Okay. जो काले लड़के होते हैं वो लड़कियों को ज्यादा पसंद होते हैं क्या गोरे लड़कों से?
I think yes.
Why?
Dusky is beautiful. क्योंकि मैं खुद dusky हूँ इसलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ.
Okay, amazing.
कलर पे क्यों जाना है? गॉड भी ब्लैक ही होते थे ना कलर वाइज तो.
क्या लॉजिक है बंदी का? So in short, yeah, girls find black guy more attractive ना?
हाँ, yes. Yes. हाँ, yes.
अच्छे लगते हैं?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay, amazing.
Yes.
Okay. What's the reason? ऐसा क्यों है मतलब?
लाइफ मतलब सबकी अपनी अपनी चॉइस होती है. सो आज के टाइम पे काला गोरा कौन ही देखता है. ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन उसका पर्सनालिटी कैसा है, बिहेवियर कैसा है.
यस आई डू बिकॉज बीइंग एन इंडियन मुझे तो अच्छे लगते हैं.
ब्लैक लाइक इंडियन ब्लैक और रियल ब्लैक.
इंडियन ब्लैक.
इंडियन ब्लैक आपको
अच्छे लगते हैं.
यस यस
यस यस.
अमेजिंग यार. हम लोग क्या अंडर एस्टिमेट कर बैठे हैं भाई ब्लैक गाय को. आप सबको काले लड़के अच्छे लगते हैं.
Excuse my lack of knowledge, but a lot of you have been writing something similar like this in my comments, and I really would like some clarification. Do you mean I'm Black Indian because of the color of my skin? Is it because you guys don't think that I'm Indian? I am 100% Indian. My parents are from a state in India called Kerala, so I'm southern part of India. I'm not exactly sure what Black Indian means. I'm guessing it's because it's the color of my skin, but please somebody clarify for me.
Bro, I honestly can't take studying at university serious anymore. There's always yelling, screaming, or something going down. Today I was just trying to get my essay done, and I had already switched 3 spots because I couldn't find a charger. And I finally found a spot where there was an outlet, and I sat down and I was like, thank fucking God I can lock in. But then these motherfuckers next to me are playing Uno in the middle of the library, and they're just yelling frantically, and they're fighting over this. Bro, are you in fucking kindergarten? Are you? And it's a full-blown argument too. Now these 2 girls are arguing over why they're cheating and shit. I'm just bro, what the fuck am I listening to? Sometimes we gotta realize uni ain't for everybody. Stay home.
Do these people look black? Do they look black? You can tell they're not black. You can tell they're not black. They look different. They look Middle Eastern. People don't treat them like that because they're not black.
Why are some Indians darker and why are some Indians more fair-skinned? So the southern part of India is populated by what's known as Dravidian people, which are basically dark-skinned. The northern part are basically more fair-skinned and are referred to as Indo-Aryans. The origins of Dravidian people are disputed and no one knows where they're really from, but quite a few people say that they originated in Africa. Dravidian people are, however, said to be related to the peoples of Malaysia, Polynesia, and the Aboriginal Australians. And one more thing, not the whole of North India is fair-skinned and not the whole of South India is dark-skinned, just the majority.
So this is what I'm reading now. And I'm only a couple of pages in. Once you get into these books and start reading about how much is uncovered about who we even are, I swear it's hard to believe anything honestly that people that don't like us have written about us. That's why I believe it's a lot hidden from us as far as religion. That's why I don't believe all of it. Y'all just don't, it's deep. It's so deep, we never will be able to dig through all that. Just imagine centuries of hiding stuff, of covering stuff up. That's the reason why they banning books now. This ain't the first time in history that this has happened. They don't want y'all to read. Well, they really ain't even got to burn no books now because a lot of us just ain't gonna read nothing. It's deep, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I really wish, I'm gonna have to get an online book club started because, I don't know, I've mentioned it to y'all before and I didn't have but like one person said that they would join in. But anyway, when I get to reading this book, Black Indians, I'm gonna let y'all know what that's about. But yeah, I got so much on my mind, I'm gonna have to get a book club started. I'm gonna find my people, y'all. I'm gonna find my tribe, and that's what I'm focused on right now. Finding my tribe, some people who want to learn, you know, about our history, and just go a little bit deeper. But anyway, those are just my thoughts.
Once you go black, you never go back.
What do you mean you're brown? I'm looking at a group of people who are literally the exact same shades as me and my people. They look me in the eye and say, us brown people, as if we are not all the same color.
Hello, my friend. You definitely made a few good points and raised some good questions. Why would Indians or South Asians in general use identities like brown, which seem black adjacent, when their skin color can often be the same, if not darker, than many people of African descent? Well, I'd say there's a few reasons, right? Well, to begin, the black identity in America seems quite specific to the African American community. There's this distinct experience and history tied to that identity that doesn't really apply to South Asians. It feels to me as if Indians identifying with black sort of dilutes the actual black experience. I'm sure many people of African American descent would agree. Beyond that, South Asia is actually quite diverse when it comes to phenotype, not just skin tone, but also other physical features. If you go to the South, many people will have skin tones that are quite similar to those of African descent, and occasionally even Afro hair. But these traits are not consistent throughout the huge landmass, which is referred to as the subcontinent for a reason. Now here you'll find people who look East or Southeast Asian, those who seem Middle Eastern, and those who could pass as European. So if you were to apply that identity onto the entire subcontinent based on the appearance of only a few groups, it wouldn't make much sense. Personally, I don't even like to use identities like brown or desi anymore, simply because the diversity, I think, can best be represented through terms that describe geographical positioning. So I prefer to use terms like South Asian to represent those people, or simply use the national identities of each country. Isn't that interesting? Good discussion.
So a lot of people like to talk about the Plecker paperwork from Virginia in 1924, which is understandable. That's a good paperwork. But people don't talk about the laws that were passed in Virginia way before Plecker. And for people who's going to be like, oh, you're only talking about Virginia. Well, we're going to see if these laws only happened for Virginia. Now, this right here is the status at large, being a collection of all the laws of Virginia. From the first session of the legislature in the year 1619. From the year 1619. The same year they said they brought Africans here. Pay attention. This is volume 3 by William Waller Henning. All right. So these are laws that they passed at the same year that they said they brought African slaves to America. All right. And for clearing all manner of doubts which hereafter may happen to arise upon the construction of this act or any other act, who shall be accounted a mulatto. Right, you can see on the left right there, who should be deemed mulattoes, repealing in clause, right? Be it enacted and declared, and it is hereby enacted and declared, that the child of an Indian and the child, grandchild, or great-grandchild of a Negro shall be deemed, accounted, held, and taken to be a mulatto. So what does that mean? They did two separate groups. They said Indian and Negro. So they separated groups and said they're changing them to mulatto, which is a black person. And they further enacted that all and every other act and acts and every clause and article herefore made for so much thereof as relates to declaring who shall not bear office in this country, and are hereby repealed and made void, to all intents and purposes as if the same had never been made. This is reclassification. This is what you call paper genocide. And then I got to thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. During colonial times, weren't most states considered Virginia during that time? And guess what? I was right. A lot of states were. Several states or parts of them were originally part of Virginia. These include Kentucky, West Virginia, and portions of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Additionally, during the colonial period, Virginia's claims extended over areas that later became parts of Western Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and South Carolina. So all these states were Virginia first and under the jurisdiction of Virginia, which means where all these states and parts of these states were reclassifying Indians as mulattoes, which are black people. This is paper genocide. A lot of these states didn't even become states until the late 1800s. Perfect example, West Virginia became a state in 1863. So it was part of Virginia until 1863. Kentucky didn't become a state until 1792. And thanks for one of my followers for also reminding me about the one drop rule. I forgot all about this, and people from down south know about this. What is a one drop rule? The one drop rule is a historical, social, and legal principle that classifies anyone with even one ancestor of African descent as black, regardless of their appearance or other ancestry. This rule, also known as hypodescent, was primarily used in the United States, particularly in the South, to maintain racial segregation and white supremacy. Now you see them say African descent, but even if you wasn't even from Africa, they called you black, Negro, mulatto, which is a black person. Now this is how it affected the American Indians. The one drop rule, which defined anyone with any African ancestry as black, had a significant detrimental impact on American Indian identity, particularly in states like Virginia. It led to reclassification of many Virginia Indians as colored under the Racial Integrity Act of 1924, effectively erasing their distinct tribal identities and making it difficult to prove their heritage for federal recognition. This erasure continues to affect Virginia tribes today as they struggle to meet the requirements for federal recognition. Now I know y'all are going to say, oh, he's talking about Virginia again, but watch this. Several states in the U.S. adopted the one-drop rule during the 20th century, legally defining individuals with any traceable African ancestry as black, regardless of how much white ancestry they might also have. Key states that embrace this rule include Tennessee, Virginia, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, and Oklahoma. So you didn't even have to be from Africa for them to call you black. They just put you inside of that group just because of the one drop rule. Now this is the Plecker paperwork, right? Now this is who they were trying to say who's an Indian and who's not an Indian, right? Now let's see how racist this gets. Let's see who the white man got to determine who was Indian and who wasn't. Mixtures of either of those crossings with true Negroes should be designated as black, Negro, or colored. The term mixed issue and perhaps one or two others will be understood to mean a mixture of white and black races with the white predominating. Now I need you to pay attention to this paragraph. The term Indian will no longer be as accepted for that class, but must be applied only to those of known pure Indian blood. Let's see what they say is pure Indian blood. Or those mixed with white. So all of a sudden, if you mix with white, you got pure Indian blood, but if you mix with black, you don't. Or if you even look black, you're not an Indian anymore. But as a Negro or a mixed Indian, if there is a mixture of Negro, they must not be classed as Indians, but as Negro or mixed Indian. Japanese, Chinese, and other Mongolian and Malay races must be designated as such, giving the country of the birth or of their ancestors. So people who's arguing saying that Native Americans aren't Asian are lying. It's literally telling you who they're considering to be Native now. We have white supremacists in charge of saying and choosing who's an Indian and who's not an Indian. It's literally telling you that they're giving these rights to Asian people and white people. And if you're dark or mixed with Negro, you are no longer an Indian. But if you're a white and mixed with Indian, you're considered an Indian. You see how the white supremacy is here? Now y'all can read the rest of this, but y'all get the point of that. And for people who keep saying they didn't mention any black Indians or Negro Indians, they have. Y'all just don't read far enough. They have been mentioning them since the 1500s. Now here are some archives you can go over where they mention Negro Indians. Way before 1619 and even afterwards. Now my question to this is, if there weren't any Indians that were black or dark like us, why would they keep putting them in the same category with us? Now my question is, if the indigenous people didn't look like us, why do they keep putting them in the same category with us? Now thank y'all for watching to the end. Like, comment. I don't want to hear none of that, oh, he's a wobbo or none of that. Debunk what I said. Debunk what I said.
But I realize that I'm racist because I think everyone who has melanin in their skin is black. Because while in Dubai, there are so many black Indians working, building everything. And I saw them, I was like, hey man, you know you black? And they were like, no, you're not black like you. And I was like, you are definitely black. You work a 20-hour shift. You're using free Wi-Fi outside of the cafe shop. Nigga, you are black. No, you're not black, we are Indian. I was like, Indian? Nigga. You are working in the desert for a pharaoh. You're not even regular black. You Old Testament black. That's how black... You know how bad you got to mess up for God to give you an Old Testament punishment? And I know this is true because after one of my shows, an Indian woman came up to me and she was like, oh my God, we are black. I did the DNA test and our ancestors are from Africa. But I don't want to tell my cousins because I don't want to give them an excuse to use the N-word any more than they do. I was like, they be talking shit. She was like, nigga.
So the Indians, the Tainos, were black. The indigenous people were black when Columbus arrived. When Columbus arrived, he said that he met people who were the color of copper. Copper-colored people. A penny is the color of copper. Pennies no longer are made out of copper, but a penny is the color of copper. So did those people have dark skin? Yes. When you ask me, were the Tainos black? No, they were Taino, and they had dark skin. I don't know what you mean by black. Do you mean having dark skin? Or do you mean black being a citizen of the United States who was taken as a prisoner of war?
Indian people, we believe we are black people. We know.
Do you?
That
is not true.
Okay,
You
bro, look
are
at Google.
bugging. You are
Bro, how can you? Okay, here is the thing, bro. When you don't know something, you should stay, like, you could.
Wait, who
you should
believes
Google
they're
it.
black people?
Because we came from Africa. That is,
of course.
That is the.
Of course we know that.
Bro, black people don't live in India.
Yes, they do. Africans, because you guys beat out of Africa. And they have
Nigerians
are there, and you guys are beating the out of African students.
That was one instant that happened in Noida. Bro, that is what I'm saying. The amplification.
It is rampant.
Bro, the number of... Bro, that is...
I'm black Indian. My mother was Indian. My father was black. What do you mean? Huh?
Black Indians exist. You don't have to be African to be a stud. You just have to be black. You qualify, sis. I'm not saying you're wrong. Black Indians do exist. I feel like I have been patient trying to explain to you guys that I am not black. I love that y'all have accepted me. I grew up in Florida, like black culture is a big thing here. But for y'all don't even know me. Y'all don't even know me. And you want to claim that you know what I am? Let's pull up the receipt. Okay, here's the receipts. And okay. Look. I'm not black. I'm Indian. We're Indian. I am not black. I might be Mr. Sister, but I am not a sister. I am not a sister.
Look at this guy. He's darker than Beyonce.
A lot of South Asians are darker than black people because
I'm born and raised in India to Indian parents and came to Canada at the age of 19 as an international student, and my name is Mohammed Gandhi. And whenever I would tell people that I'm from India, most people would sort of say it as a compliment that, oh, you don't look Indian. And when I would ask them, why don't I look Indian? And they would say, oh, you are not as, and they kind of stutter with their words. What they want to say that you don't have the features of the people that they typically associate with Indian people, and they forget that India is a country of 1.4 billion people. Even me being Mohammed Gandhi is a source of confusion because most people don't know that India has the second largest population of Muslims in the world. The largest population of Muslims in the world, you want to take a guess? It's not Saudi Arabia or some country in the Middle East. It's Indonesia. Indonesia has the highest population of Muslims, followed by India. Pakistan has fewer Muslims than India. And this is the cause of confusion for most people, and most of it is unfortunately fueled by this media that we consume.
You think Indians are white?
Caucasians directly come from Indians. And that's the Aryan race.
Hello, my friend. You've argued that the white race originates in India, and I disagree with this for a variety of reasons. I'm sure you've heard the term Arya or Aryan being associated with the white race, right? But the term itself originated in the Indo-Iranian branch of the Indo-European families. Now, before I continue, open up Spotify, go to Assassins with Aslan Bahari and subscribe to get notified when the first episode drops. The more you subscribe, the more budget I get. When early European anthropologists began studying the Vedic texts of the Hindus and the Zoroastrian texts, they began seeing terms like the Arya being used to represent these ancient populations. They associated this word with the Proto-Indo-Europeans. So essentially this term was appropriated and used to represent a mythical race that didn't really exist the way it has been argued to exist. Sure, there was a Proto-Indo-European population, but this is a far more complex topic than what's often made out to be on social media. But just to summarize, the word Aryan or Arya existing or used by early European anthropologists or the racial superiority groups does not mean that these two parts of the world are genetically very close. Hindus using the term Aryan or Arya does not imply some membership to a pan-Eurasian racial grouping.
I mean, a lot of men out there are grinding and working for their families, but meanwhile, most of these women go out on girls' trip and lie to their husbands about going out on a girls' trip, but essentially they don't go out on the girls' trip. So the husband knows she's on the girls' trip, and next thing he knows, I mean, a video pops up about his wife with another dude, I mean, lying on a jacuzzi somewhere, and so he's wondering why this is happening. And when he calls his wife to confirm whether she was on a girls' trip, I mean, she essentially confirms. What most of these men do is that most of them put tracking devices on their wives to actually know where they are. The reason is, for most men really want the safeties of their wife. You know, it's easy to track in case something happens to her. I mean, you'll be able to track your wife and know where she is. While I know some other dudes out there and some women watching this video will say most of the men are insecure. That is why they do that. But yeah, a lot of men out there will do that maybe because they are insecure. But the main reason why most people will also do it is because they will just want to keep tabs and track the person, just in case the person gets into problem. You can easily get to that person. So a lot of women out there are taking this girls' trip, and most of these men actually find out that it is not a girls' trip that most of these women are taking, that they are out there, they go out there with another guy, and they essentially cheat on their husband. So in this video, we'll be debunking the reason why most of these women do and how most of these women get caught. So men out there are so loyal to their women, funding their lifestyles, only to get played with one vacation. Most of these women want the security at home and they are excellent elsewhere. So once they are caught, you're gonna see them, crying out loud in tears. Blaming shit, trying to shift the shit on the other person, the other partner, and they're trying to bring things, start talking about the fact that the guy wasn't emotional, the guy wasn't always available for there, and it's a classic way of responding to, of trying to control that moment, that crisis moment. So that is what most of these women shift towards. So so trust is really, really earned. As a woman or as a person in a relationship, you need to earn the trust of your partner, and not assumed. So men are ignoring the red flags. The secretive phone texts, the phone messages. The messages that women, sometimes you see these messages and they'll tell you don't worry about it, and they pay the price of loyalty and hard work. Essentially working for the family. And the girls trip, it is essentially a cheat code, because most men out there see this girls trip thing as a cheat code for the women to go out there and cheat on them. So that is the main reason why most men, when most men hear about their women going on girls trip, they almost assume that these women are going on vacation to see different men. So most men out there are no more blind to the truth, and they always try to vet the vacation and to see if your word is true. So most at times these women get caught in these vacations, and you've watched the videos and you see some of their responses. When most of them get caught, they're gonna start lashing out, gonna start crying. Essentially saying that they didn't mean it and all that. And yeah, most of the men are really, really cold-hearted, and you see from the clips I've put together, you've seen some men really emotionally break down after witnessing things like this. So some husbands are really shocked about this, and the wives really, really become defensive. One business trip turns into a vacation. Definitely some women out there snitch on other women. Yeah, a lot of women out there snitch on their own women, especially when they find the man to be very hardworking. And yeah, those women out there will snitch on their own women, and that is how most of them really get caught. It is because their friends are not happy about it, and essentially some of the women out there will snitch on the other women too are also want the man. That is why most of them will snitch, so that in order to break up that relationship or that marriage, so they too can get into that marriage. So the hypocrisy is really wide. Most of them preach loyalty, then they live a double life. They get away life. Men are grinding for the family only to get his betrayal. And the vacation excuses, most men are really, really tired about it right now. And that is why most men won't allow their wives to go on vacation, because of videos like this that are surfacing online. And it's not just about things like this. There's a lot of things that happen on the internet, and the so-called girls code out there to get out or get away on another person. Men are catching up to this in 2026, and yeah. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Also, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each time I release a new video, you'll be the first person to watch the video. See you in my next video.